It is great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Lubbock has one of the best fan bases in college football. When you step on the field, they are welcoming, they are loud, and they are passionate about their Red Raiders. This has become a must-visit venue. If you're talking about college football, do not sleep on Lubbock, Texas. The Red Raiders are ready to roar. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pulls it in. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
Well, that play action fake just froze the defense for a split second. That allowed the tight end time to work his route, get vertical down the field, and pick up a big gainer for the offense.
From the gun, the ground game. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And the Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo. Caught in the backfield. It's Carter. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Scanning the field. It's Hammond. It's complete. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And quarterbacks love running backs who can catch the ball because they're stat patters. That's an easy throw for this quarterback to make. He's just letting his running back do all the work. Get him the football out in space and let the magic happen.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. Going to try to pop one on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. That last play might have helped the completion percentage, but not the attempt to get the first down. They'll try it here on 3rd. Throwing right. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback. That's a...
Got it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Red Raiders! They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown on the opening drive of the game.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Red pass hits complete. Makes the catch and he's free. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18 and they're in business. Alabama hit him with a big pass play. Will they keep slinging it? They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
Making side adjustments here. Running inside. It's Riley. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. Trying to find the end zone. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And it is hardly a big surprise that this Alabama defense is hitting hard and making their presence felt in the backfield.
Yeah, it's what they built their brand on. They built it on physicality and stopping the run, and you've seen over the last several years, too. After they do that, they come after your quarterback, and they try to get that sucker on the ground.
Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Trying to escape and get it himself. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. The Red Raiders send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Now on the return. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The run inside. It's a fumble. Oh, and just like they drew it up, put it on the ground, fall on top of it, still get the first down. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. This offense lining up now at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Russell on play action. The receiver was doubled and they picked it off. Bringing it back. And after the interception, he brings it back and gets it inside the 35.
One thing I love about this linebacker, guys, he's really good against the run, but he's also nice in coverage, too. That time, a cover 2 look by the defense, so he's just playing in space. He's watching the quarterback's eyes. He's able to jump the route and come away with the turnover.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you could tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Unloads to the right. Makes a connection. Continues to fight for yards. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Dickey. He's barely going to make it back to the line of scrimmage, and he'll be stopped short on 4th down.
And that's exactly where you want one of your best football. Right in the middle of your defense, and watch that dude hunt, man. 4th down, and he flies up, finds the football, makes the big play for this defense. He's the guy who they talk to in the headset, and he's the guy who just made the big play.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Might be changing the route. Keelan Russell. Under fire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down. Alabama may always be built on the run, but these days they elevate with a high-flying pass game.
And great coaches evolve, and we've seen the evolution of this Alabama offense over the last several years, and it's not just run. It's not just eat clock. It is be aggressive, attack, make big plays down the field.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. From the gun, the give, looking for room. They get him on the ground, and boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense, kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
Russell will throw for it on 4th. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Pulls it in. It's Simmons. He's loose down the middle. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Couldn't pick it up on 2nd down. Now they need a couple on 3rd down. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. On the option. He'll toss it. Fights off a defender. He stopped short of the 1st down marker, and a field goal would give them the lead late in the half. Alabama calls its 2nd timeout of the half. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's going to try to return this one. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. He wants to change this route. Russell. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Goes high to pull it in. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line.
That was a really nice throw down the field. This is a quarterback who prides himself on his downfield accuracy, and that's a play they desperately needed here. Not a lot of time left at the end of the 1st half, but that big completion now puts them in range to score some points here at the end of the half.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
Going for it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Throwing Russell. The quick out. 5-yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Again, it's Russell. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Crimson Tide!
Coaches talk all the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect execution down the stretch. Take the lead, take most of the clock, and you get the ball coming out. Way to close this first half. Great execution.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. On the direct snap, it's Dickey. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able... It's a fumble!
Yeah, and I know you're down. I think it's always hard of when to pull the trigger, when to be aggressive. And listen, they decided it was time. It's the third quarter. Got to make something happen. Got to make a play. Unfortunately, it was just unsuccessful.
The Alabama offense coming onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balances. There he goes! And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
They'll give it to him again. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles.
Caught and headed to the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bama!
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Got a man. It's Eakin. The Red Raiders want to move quickly. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Defense has the lead in the second half. Expect to see a lot of zone coverage. It's going to be tight. It's going to be hard to fit these footballs in, especially when you're throwing in the middle of the field like they were right there as the ball falls incomplete.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one
makes a grab and room to run. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
How about that? You just dial up the bubble screen and this guy scores a touchdown for you. Nice job blocking down the field, getting a hat-on-hat, giving the receiver a place to run with the football to show off his speed. You can't execute the bubble screen any better than that.
The give. Push down for the tackle.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
The Tide ready to roll on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I'll tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He's loose on the right. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And that is a huge momentum-shifting play. This defense is always harping on getting turnovers, but David, they weren't satisfied with just getting the fumble recovery. They take it to the house, and because of it, they take the lead.
Man, huge momentum play for this defense, and now you got to get ready to go right back on the field. You took the lead, everybody feeling good. Go get...
Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack thwarts the two-point try. He'll bring it out. It's Scott. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Keelan Russell fires to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Rodgers. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Big-time playmakers on the outside. Now, look, Alabama's had great receivers. Ozzie Newsome, David Palmer way back in the day. But nowadays, it's sort of part of the DNA for the Crimson Tide.
Man, the run they had for several years was unbelievable with Judy and Ruggs and Cooper and Devontae Smith. Like, we can just keep going on guy after guy after guy that they had that wore that uniform that was a big-time elite playmaker on the outside.
Snags it and he's open. The 30, the 20. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They take the lead with the 6.
And that is the easiest touchdown pass that guy is ever going to throw. The little touch pass, jet sweep, and how about the speed out in the open field? Man, David, quarterbacks love those. Those are stat builders.
And defensively, man, we've got to see that, and we've got to adjust. Safeties have to be able to come down and play that jet sweep. It's frustrating when you see him not adjust. And then, listen, you could see it, the wheels. I mean, that dude had some speed when he got around the corner, and nobody could catch him. But defensively, we got to see that a second sooner so he can come up and make a play.
Coming out with it, it's Hudson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Off-play action on first down. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass, it's Hammond. Makes the catch, it's Johnson. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out of the 26 with the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Running inside, it's Dickey. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. And the Red Raiders are in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
And that one's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Now this offense facing a third and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Red Raiders have this offense rolling.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided, on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Here comes the heat. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. And the Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking for a man. It's Hammond. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
When you're trailing in the fourth quarter, it's so hard to get drives together because the clock starts to be your enemy. Really heads-up play by the quarterback. Getting the first down, get out of bounds, and stop the clock.
Looking for space. It's Sticky. Here's a little room there. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Complete to the left. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on 3rd down. Forget that. Let's go get the first down. Let's throw the football. Nice read, nice catch. Now set up with a 1st and goal situation.
In the red area, it's Dickey. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. And the Red Raiders racing to the line in the hurry. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Quick strike through the air for the score. The Red Raiders surge back on top.
They were not surprised, right? Finding the big fella down in the red area. Like the power forwards, those guys that basically set up shop, rebound, go get it. You know if somebody's on, they can still make the catch. A lot of times they say quarterback's best friend, tight end, especially in the red zone.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Here comes that Alabama offense. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Takes the handoff, it's Riley. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line, pick up a 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback making checks. Russell. He's taking the shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Dickey. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. Defense calls a timeout. 2:07 remaining on the clock. Interesting strategy here to try to maximize their use of the 2-minute timeout. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Hammond. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets the first down. Breaks into the open. And he's finally stopped. A huge pickup on the play, and what a way to carry things into the 2-minute timeout. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Pulls it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Trying to surprise him with the pass. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Alabama calls its 2nd timeout of the half. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
Man, this offensive line, back-to-back sacks. In 4th quarter, I got to protect my quarterback. It's money time. We got to put some drives together, and they just are not holding up and gave up back-to-back sacks.
No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Throwing Russell. Gets it out fast. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. An 8-yard pickup on the 1st down completion, now 2nd and 2. Dropping back, it's Russell. Throws to the tight end. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Quick completion on the out route. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
Man,
he's going for it all. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the 4th quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
He's got him this time. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
And after that big completion with no timeouts, you need to clock it right now. You need to spike the ball, save some clock, knowing you've got to throw this ball into the end zone, give yourself a chance to win.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big...
Might have a chance. 10. Touchdown tie. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, what a great job with the execution in a moment where you had to have it. You score the touchdown, you take the lead. There's less than a minute to go in this game. All your defense has to do now is get a stop, and you win.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They took it 71 yards down the field, and that was a scintillating way to finish that one, a 44-yard touchdown run. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback, save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Defense in press coverage. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Right down the middle. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. Trying to take it back. The 30. Defense making